Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to National Family History Month here in Australia. Last month I think I ended up doing 4 videos last year in the month of August relating to family history. If I didn't actually do all 4 videos, I definitely did blog posts every single week, and so this year I thought I would do it again because I still have things that I wanted to share. So in this video, it's only going to be a quick one. I wanted to share with you guys the apps that I use for family history, the ones that I've got on my phone that come in super handy on the go and just make research or like doing certain things a little bit easier. So let's get started. So first up is the Ancestry app. So because Ancestry is the website of choice for me for putting my tree up online and doing research and looking through databases and whatnot, I have the app for it. I do know that most of the family history websites, so like Family Search, MyHeritage, Find My Past, there's another one, I can't think of what it is, but all those sorts of websites, they have their own apps. The idea of it is you can access your tree or several trees or whatever on the go, and I find this super handy when out and about and needing to double check something. So even if it's just as simple as I want to double check like when my great-grandfather here, Herbert, was when he died. So he died the 15th of May 1963. I could be out and about and just like have have a thought pop in my head, or like I am talking to someone, like I'm talking to my mum, like we're just having a conversation about it. I can quickly look it up. If you're in a setting where you are surrounded by family and you are having this discussion, it's really helpful to be able to quickly look things up like this. So like, for example, I was catching up with my great aunt at the end of last year, and like, you know, we got to talking about things and I could quickly look things up. So like, where are we? So this one here, one of my favorite relatives, Winifred Lucy Gleason, my third great aunt, she lived a week short of her 107th birthday. How amazing is that? We were talking and I was showing her a picture. So I could go in and access the pictures that I've got in my gallery on Ancestry. And it's just super helpful to be able to quickly look things up if you need it. Because obviously you're not carrying actual trees around. It's sometimes a pain to actually get on your computer and like log into your account. This just works quick and easy. You can also like actually do research and go into and look at your hints on here. And there is actually also, at least on the Ancestry app, the ability to be able to check your messages as well. So if you use Ancestry, I really recommend getting the app. And if you use any other family tree website, if you have another one of choice, definitely check it out as well. So I actually also have the MyHeritage app on here as well. I actually only have a very, very small part of my tree on here. The reason why I had this is because I was utilizing it for the MyHeritage in color thing. So I can access all of the colored, well actually not all of the color versions, I only have some of them on here. I can access all my photos on here, and actually you can take advantage of the in color and even the new enhancer right on the app as well. So this one isn't one I touch that often, but it's handy to just have access to these things again on the go and being able to utilize the capabilities, being able to utilize the resources that MyHeritage has in terms of photos. The next apps I have are for recording oral history. The first one is the Family Search, I think that's what it is, Family Search Memories app, which allows you to put in documents, write a story, record an audio, or add a photo. I've predominantly been using this for audio recording. As you can see, half of them I've not named that well, but that's fine. So it was essentially, I would press record, sit this down and go, and then the good thing is you can then share this with either your email in order to download it, or you can go to the Family Search website and I think you can access it that way. I actually have moved away from using this app specifically, and I just straight up use my voice memos app. As you can see, I've got random crap on here as well. I predominantly prefer the voice memos app because it allows you to record for any length of time. I found that the Family Search one only lets you do 15 minutes at a time, which can be, it depends on what you're recording. But for me, I've been in group situations with family where I just want to like set my phone to record and sit it down and let it do its thing. And I found that it doesn't necessarily work that well with the Family Search Memories app. I found that if I usually just want to put my phone upside down on a table and let it record, it will stop recording sometimes. And again, it's only 15 minutes, so you have to be like on the ball if you are recording way more than 15 minutes and in bulk. Most phones do have a voice memos recording app, plus you can usually download some anyway, but I like the voice memos one because you can record for super long. Like some of my recordings are like 40 minutes. I have one here that is, I don't even remember what I was recording. Oh yeah, I have two here that are like over an hour long. Not all of these are family history related, but it just shows you the ability of being able to record infinitely. You can sit your phone down with the screen down and it will keep recording, which I love. And keep recording in the background. So it depends on how you are going to approach recording oral history, whether you want it to be very structured and you want to block out 15 minutes at a time and you want to have that control, like you're going to be sitting there with your phone, or if you just want to sit your phone down and let it record infinitely until you're finished. Play around with it. It will be all up to what you prefer. As I said, I prefer the voice memos app, and then I just sync it. When I sync my phone to my computer, once in a blue moon, they download onto my computer, so I have the recording on my computer as well. It is up to you. Play around. I do recommend checking out the Memories app, particularly if you do want to utilize the photo and document settings as well. The final two apps aren't actually family history related, but they are super handy apps to be utilizing for family history. The first one is your Notes app. I'm not actually going to click on it because I have a whole crap of randomness in my notes that I don't really feel like sharing with the internet. Things that like don't need to be there. But super handy to be utilizing. Every phone has a Notes app, even if it's just to take notes, things to remember, to check out, to research again, details that you may need to like research on or double check with. It's just handy to have your Notes app in general. But particularly if you're in a conversation with someone, even if you're recording that conversation maybe, but it's just kind of handy to also note down something in particular that you want to do, and things that you can't actually like make changes to in your tree. Like I'm not going to make a change in my ancestry tree if it's something I have to look up and double check with. The other thing is Google Drive. I actually use this so much for everything I do blogging wise, because I will take photos on my phone, and I will take photos with my camera, edit them on my computer, and then upload them on social media from my phone. So it is super handy to be able to sync things between your phone and your computer. You can upload things straight from your phone, which is a good way to back up. If you've taken a photo on your phone of a photo or a scan of something on your phone, you can upload it and back it up straight away. If you have a bunch of family photos that you maybe want to have access to on the go, that maybe aren't in your ancestry gallery, or maybe you aren't going to be using one of those apps. If you want to have photos on the go, like this is the good way to have them. You can then also just share the folder links of those photos with family members. You can give them the link. I will say you do need a Google account in order to have a Google Drive. So if you don't have one, it can be a little bit of a pain, but if you just set one up simply for the purpose of having a Google Drive, like you will seriously going to benefit from it. And not only can you upload photos, but you can upload documents and like any sort of documents, any sort of files, which is super handy to be able to, one, have that on the go, two, just have access to that on your phone, be able to maybe continue doing research tidbits from your phone, and then three, just be able to share those things with family members, particularly if you have like a lot of photos. That can be a little bit big and overwhelming to email a family member, or like text or send on Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever. You can share with them that way. It's just in general a handy app to have. So yeah, they're the apps that I use. As I said, there are other family history apps out there. Most of them are to do with the other family history services that are out there. So it will depend on which one you use, which one you download. In general, there isn't too many more apps apart from them. I did do a quick search of just family tree and family history on the Apple App Store. And most of the things that come up with family tree are just apps to help build a family tree that aren't actually connected with proper search databases. So they're kind of like fun ones that you'd have with like with your kids and things like that. Overall, research wise, there isn't that many. But these are some handy ones just to have on your phone. Even if you aren't researching a tree all the time, or you aren't like recording oral history all the time, or you aren't doing these things all the time, they're just kind of handy to have in your back pocket essentially. It's just super helpful, and definitely things that you should be checking out and playing around with. If there are other apps out there that you know of, please let me know about them, and I'd love to check them out. Obviously, if you have an Android phone, one, some of these apps might not be available to you, and two, you might have apps that I don't have access to, so I'm definitely interested to see what you guys use out there. I just, at the end of the day, think it is super handy to have at least 1 or 2 family tree related apps on your phone ready to go to use at a moment's notice when you need it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, then definitely give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned because I don't know if I'll have many more videos going up this month, but I've definitely got a bunch of blog posts that I have in the works, so definitely go check them out this month. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon with another one. Bye!